Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's your boy Coos. We back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to some strange and bizarre TikTok reactions. I'm talking about the kind that's going to have you questioning everything. I'm talking about the kind that's going to have you rethinking reality. With this said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely don't want to miss. One more thing, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Don't believe anything that you hear or see in these videos. Don't believe anything that I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment. Always do your own research. Let's get it.
Dang, y'all heard what happened to Donald Trump? Things are literally heating up, y'all. So he was at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and all of a sudden he was giving his speech. Then shots started firing up, y'all. Y'all can see right here in his ear. He got nipped in his ear, y'all. Check this out. As you can see over here, y'all, this is over here in the point of impact, and it happens. I'm not gonna play the sound because I know TikTok is literally crazy about this stuff, but yeah, man, and the Secret Service started coming up on him, jumping on him, make sure he was protected and all that type of stuff, bro. What is going on, man? The heat is making people act crazy, and like I told y'all, he's fine. He stood up, you know, throwing up the black fist, black power. He's seeing black power. Bro, look at this. But do you see how fast things are taking place, y'all? Things are going so crazy right now. Y'all need to be careful out there because people are losing it. This is the age of Aquarius, man. People are going crazy. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Shout out to Constant Lose. Y'all think it was a hoax? Or y'all think the DS was really trying to get that man up out of here? Let me know down below in the comment section. I smell bacon.
Delalo. I teach AP and Honors Economics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Financial well-being to me is knowing that I can be free to do the things that I love to do. I hope when I retire someday, they say, you know, that guy made this place a special place to come to school and gave as much as he could to help the community.
Y'all, the 20-year-old swimmer.
Hold up, man. Why is that not a coincidence, y'all? Just ask yourself. When I say question everything, I mean question everything. Nothing's ever a coincidence. Pay attention to everything.
That went missing after swimming in Lake Lanier. His name is Dylan Kressler. So he went missing on Monday, and he was found by search and rescue teams on Wednesday. So he was missing in that lake for 2 days. So apparently, he was swimming by a boat ramp when he went underwater and never resurfaced. Like they say, he disappeared. So after they realized he never resurfaced, they immediately called for like the rescue teams and shit. They sent out the dive team. They had sonar technology and all that looking for this man. So after spending 2 days in that lake, like lost, they found him on Wednesday. And they said when they found him, he was extremely exhausted. Like, he was out of it. But his family, they happy because you gotta remember, shit like this don't happen. When you get lost in that lake, you're lost, bro. Like, you're gone. This lake is located in Georgia. The reason why this went so viral is because everybody that's went missing in this lake, they never reappeared. They were gone, bruh. So it was a miracle that he made it back alive. Or did he? Is he the same person? Maybe his spirit got him, bro. We might have to call Sam and Dean. If you watch Supernatural, you know what I mean, bro. But it's been a high number of drownings and tragic events that happen in this lake. So for him to pull it off and not, like, go missing, yeah, it's a miracle. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you hit that like button, follow, and share because I'm dropping content daily.
How many of y'all heard about that story right there? Man, 2 days, man, like he was saying. Nobody really makes it out of Lake Lanier, especially not after 2 days on that water. That's real weird, man, and highly suspicious. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below.
Most intense geological areas is Loch Ness, because passing along the entire length of the loch, immediately beneath it, is the Great Glen fault line.
The rock walls of the chasm that exists in Loch Ness contain a high concentration of quartz, which is known to be an efficient conductor of electricity. Some researchers have suggested that quartz, coupled with the narrowness and depth of Loch Ness, creates a perfect storm of highly charged electromagnetism that could generate portals in space-time through a process called the Casimir effect.
The idea is, if I take two metal plates and stick them in the vacuum of space, it turns out because of quantum fluctuations, this creates an effective attractive force between the plates. One can think of this as a negative energy. Now, an intriguing idea that we get is that this is exactly the principle we need to understand perhaps how to stabilize a wormhole.
Perhaps Loch Ness creates a window into the past. And so what if, because of the Casimir effect, which at Loch Ness is a physical possibility, a window in time opened and the Loch Ness monster is witnessed essentially almost by coincidence.
So check this out, y'all. In this video over here, this guy at the museum.
With how many of y'all remember Old Nessie out of the Lake Loch Ness? Man, that's a hell of a myth right there, man. I remember that from my early childhood. But like I say, nothing's ever coincidence, man. You never know about Old Nessie. And nobody has ever seen her, really. Not us, at least. Nobody who could really have proof and be believable. In the sense.
Recording, and in the corner of this glass over here, he catches the spirit of Tutankhamun, or that we know as King Tut. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look how dark. Look how dark he is. And then you know how they always put the truth in your face, right? Right? Doesn't he look like Cousin Skeeter? You guys ever seen the TV show Cousin Skeeter? Hilarious TV show, may I add. But look at that. That's what his spirit looks like. That's what the ghost of Tutankhamun looks like. I tell y'all, man, these TV shows be showing us the truth. They be telling us the truth. So what do you guys think, y'all? And truth be told, I think this statue over here has been compromised. Like his features has been edited. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta change everything. Even the most prominent figures or statues that we know has definitely been altered. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Y'all do me a favor and follow me on all these accounts, y'all, and let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
Man, that was not no King Tut, man. You think that was King Tut? You let me know what you think down below, man. Cause me personally, I just don't think so. Man, that boy reaching. Conscious Loose, you reaching, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to tell you that right now on this one. You reaching, man. I'm gonna have to call Cappy the Cap.
I want to ask you 5 questions. I think it's kind of curious. We ask every big famous star. And guess what? We really want to win.
Organization that works in over 150 countries, and my job was to meet with teenagers who were living in exclusion, who were living in extreme poverty, or living with HIV, and write their stories, listen to their stories, and write them for UNICEF. And so, I mean, I obviously learned so much from these kids. I learned from Anna in particular, who has lived an extremely difficult life. I learned to live each day to its fullest. Doing any kind of missionary work.
One morning, I'm done for the weekend, and so I'm just going to get away and spend time with family and friends, and just enjoy it, relax for once. Kind of a fat chance on it.
So they live, I see. Say it ain't so. And how many of you out there believe this is not possible? This cannot be happening. Well, people, I'm here to say that I don't know, man. I don't know if it's real or not, man. Like I'll be telling y'all, I'm just a reactor, man. I'm just reacting to the videos, man. Giving my own opinion and giving a little entertainment to the little twist to it every now and then. But I do believe it's a possibility that they can be real, personally, you know. But I just want to know what you think, though. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Are they real or are they not? Do you think that footage is real or you think it's fake? It's just a glitch, a camera glitch? That's the real question.
The moon passes between the Earth and the Sun. It's a big day for NASA scientists because eclipses present unique opportunities to study the sun. And what we learn from these eclipses, along with our heliophysics research, has...
You lizard. Check them out. Look at them eyes.
Incredible benefits for our human exploration. The sun is a powerful, hot, glowing ball of hydrogen and helium, and it actually holds together the entire solar system. Without its energy, we couldn't exist here on Earth. Just think, it influences everything. What we do on Earth, growing crops,
oh shit,
our economics, it even affects our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. We see its influences reflected throughout our culture as well, in art, music, religion, sports. And when you look up today with your eclipse glasses, I hope you're going to remember all the ways that the sun impacts us. NASA will never stop studying our closest star for the benefit of all of us, terrestrial beings here on planet Earth.
Boy, this man eyes are kind of jacked up, man. What's wrong with him? He a lizard? Uh-oh. Man, y'all do me a favor if you're liking the video so far. Hit that like button and share with everybody that you know, man. These videos must go out. These videos must be seen, man. They have me shadow banned in a sense. So that's why the views are looking so low. Or maybe it's just the quality of the content in the videos. If it is, y'all let me know down below in the comment section if that's what you believe, you know. But the show must go on. Let's go. Let's get it.
We live in a magnetic realm. All right.
This is why magic works, because we are magnets. The planet itself has an electromagnetic frequency around it, and so does yourself. You have an electromagnetic frequency around your avatar that they call an aura. But we just not finding out about that. What they don't tell you is that the planet, how alive she is. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that. Because if they told you that, you would be against them cutting trees down. Even the trees that we see that we think are trees, like I've always told you, those are 30 millimeter bushes. This whole live is about nature right now, because we talk about the 33rd parallel. And for you to understand the 33rd parallel and why is it such a strong energy source, you have to understand that the planet is alive, that the parallels are veins. Just like you have veins, the planet, she has veins. I repeat, just like you and I have veins in our avatar, the planet, Kai, she has veins in her avatar. All right? In her veins, they call them parallels or ley lines. All right? They call them parallels and they call them ley lines. All right? But they don't really talk about it like that. You know, ley lines, because it's a metaphysical thing, they'll write it off as a conspiracy theory. Anything that these oppressors, that the oppressors cannot prove or understand that's beyond their own comprehension, they'll just write it off and call it a conspiracy theory. Or if they know about it and they don't want you to access it, they'll call it a conspiracy theory. Or if anybody that's aware of the esoteric information, because they'll get the information and hide it from the public, but they know that they can't stop you from going within and accessing the Akashic records that are inside of you. So if you do raise your frequency enough to a high enough level to go within yourself and access these Akashic records, they'll write you off as a conspiracy theorist. I mean, America with 3 Ks has a whole bunch of titles for free thinkers. All right, individuals that are very, very tapped in with the frequencies of the planet around here. They have a lot of names for us. All right. Sometimes they call us healers. Sometimes they call us clairvoyants. Sometimes they call us crazy. Sometimes they call us the chosen ones. Sometimes they call us awoken ones. Sometimes they call us conspiracy theorists. Sometimes they call us an occult. Sometimes they call us witches and warlocks, when really that's them. I mean, they got a lot of different slick terminology to hide the fact that the planet is alive from you. I mean, remember, they consider this voodoo right here, y'all, because it's a black god sitting right here in a meditative position. It's a statue of a black god. But if it was Jesus sitting like that, shit, everybody love a nigga, wouldn't it? You see the priming. That's the priming I was talking about. This how they prime your ass. You see? Autobots. And what was the leader of the Autobot name? Optimus what? Prime. Now what's priming? Priming is when they put a bunch of visuals and audio and messages around you, but they do it subliminally. So you're not aware of it. But the whole time it stays on your conscious. They prime your subconscious. And your subconscious is your soul. Your subconscious tells your conscious what to do. You see? They've been priming you your whole life for this moment. They've been priming us. So that when we rise again, we start doubting it. You know? The form of priming you. They needed complete control. So they had to sever our connection to nature. All right? They had to sever our connection to nature. And why did they have to do that? Because she is alive. She is alive. So if she is alive, that means that she can speak and talk like you. And if they came to your planet and landed on your planet in their year of 1492, hijacked the planet, causing you and your species to fall in frequency, completely severed our connection with nature by killing the animals, killing the insects, and attacking the plant life, all right? To corrupt the chloroplast files that we had in sync between us and the plant life and nature. Because no plant life can grow without Kai. So when you talk about the plant life, you talk about nature and flowers and vines and all of that and minerals and soil, you're talking about Kai. We talk about Kai today. Peace to her. You know, she get treated like she's not even here. Like she's just some nigga come outside, walk all on her back. Motherfucker come outside, talk all type of shit. Don't show no love or respect to her.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, Rashad Jamal be speaking that, he be giving us that game, giving us some knowledge, man. You know, some, I ain't gonna say I believe everything, and I be, you know what I'm saying, on everything that he be talking about, but some of that stuff he be talking about, he be knowing what he talking about a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like I always tell y'all, don't believe nothing you hear in these videos or nothing that I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment, always do your own research, y'all. Never forget that. And don't forget to comment and like and subscribe, man, especially if you're new to the channel. Because YouTube been unsubscribing people, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of subscribers that say they have to subscribe 3 or 4 times. So YouTube been unsubscribing them. They haven't been getting my notifications, y'all. Hit your notification bell and hit notification and hit for all. Let's go.
Soylent Green is a science fiction film from 1973, and it's probably the most prescient film of the modern era. For starters, it takes place in the year 2022, so we only have 1 year to avoid a horrible fate where we all start eating people. It takes place in a world where there is no middle class. You have the elite who are able to afford apartments and real meat, and then you have the poor who sleep on people's staircases. Good thing the middle class hasn't been declining for the last several decades in real life, right? It's also interesting watching this film now in light of the pandemic. In the movie, women are referred to as furniture, and their only purpose in the world is to provide pleasure to men. It's not unlike how we saw hundreds of women resort to OnlyFans to make ends meet during the COVID-19 pandemic. There's also a scene where the police beat up a bunch of poor people who just want to eat. Watch Soylent Green today. It's the one movie you'll watch where you actually feel better about the reality we're currently...
Hey, what is Soylent Green, y'all? What is Soylent Green? Let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. Give me your answer to what is Soylent Green. That should look nasty.
So a flat earther sent me this video yesterday as an explanation for the moon's phases. And I want you to see if you notice what I notice when they demonstrate. First, the moon, I guess, is a shallow bowl. Okay, its surface has got see-through parts as well. Okay, putting in the blue liquid. Now look, see if you notice what I notice. Okay, it goes in. All right, so the crescents are shown. Anybody else notice anything about the phases of the moon here? All right, and he's going to do it again with a darker liquid for nighttime moon. See if you can notice anything. All right, there's the daytime phases. Here's the nighttime phases of the moon. It becomes pretty obvious.
How much you want for a feature? I want 50K. Okay, cool. You pay him the 50K. Great. All right, so you get the song mixed, mastered, all of that. Right. It's time to put it on iTunes or put it on all platforms to make money. Mm-hmm. The label hitting you saying, oh no, you paid him.
What about our money?
What about our money? Because we own the likeliness to him. Ooh. So you paid him 50K to do it, but to actually make money off the song, you have to go through us. And he charged you 50,000, but we want 200,000. Oh, so now okay, scratch that. You don't even want to give them the 200,000. Even if you have it, you're like, I'm not giving y'all 200,000.
Right. Then you got to put it on SoundCloud or some weird shit like that.
Then you got to put the song on SoundCloud. You down 50 bands. You thought that, all right, I'm going to pay him 50 bands and make all the money back because I'm going to put it on iTunes.
Right. Make 250. Yeah, make 250.
That shit
but you got to
don't
give
work
them
like that, bro. They don't even, because a nigga that signed, they label still need to clear it.
Wow.
And niggas won't even tell you that.
That's
a
unthorough shit.
A nigga take your money, 50K, and then when you try and put it on all platforms, he ain't even answering the phone. And then don't let you just still try to put it up there. It's gonna be a cease and desist on it. Quick. Wow. You feel? And that's the part that people don't even really know though. Like that's the part that's corny. Bro.
That's nutty as corny. Shit.
Damn, man, that's a cold lick.
There was a report just recently, a couple months ago here, Rabbi Finkelstein, of Ethiopic Jews in Israelite. These are black Jews, and the Jews in Israelite didn't want them there. And the Ethiopian, the black Jew, said, oh no, we're Jews, we belong here too. Oh, how does this all fit in? Well, how are these black Jews and the Jews over in Israelite didn't want them? Were they kind of like a disgrace or what? Well, who wants a bunch of schmutzes in your land? You don't want the Schwarzes in there. There are some rabbis that went down to Ethiopia and they said, oh, we'd like to be Jews too. We laughed, but we said, okay, pay us a few dollars and we'll teach you how to be a Jew.
The truth, huh? Is it? Part of it. Not the whole truth. You know.
Yeah, so there was a 767 United Flight 23 that was scheduled to take off from JFK, headed for LAX at 9 in the morning on 9/11. There was a lot that happened on this plane, even before it pushed back from the gate, that aroused the suspicion of the flight crew, that they even talked about it before anybody knew about any hijackings, before any plane hit the World Trade Center. And this plane would have taken off. We interviewed the members of the flight crew, the pilot, and the plane would have taken off. The pilot said normally there would be one or two planes ahead of him at that hour at JFK. For some reason, there were 10 planes ahead of him. And so they were in line at the taxiway to take off when the planes hit. And they were called back to the airport, to the gate, told that the airport was being evacuated, and that they needed to get out of the airport. And so they went back to the gate. The airplane was fully evacuated. There were no people left in the plane. The door was then locked. 20 minutes later, there were people on the ground who saw two people in uniform roaming and running in the passenger cabin. And it alarmed authorities. They came up to the plane, unlocked it, and there are hatches that go from the belly of the plane right into the passenger cabin. They opened the door, and these hatches were open. And there was no explanation for this. And so the FBI beelined it for the...
Same song, second verse. Let's continue a little bit more into the cloning and Raelism. So in the last video, we talked about how Clonaid got its start. Go back and check that out. It's wild. And how it was related to Raelism, which is a cult religion about aliens. Okay, so one thing that Claude did, or Rael did, in 2001 is he wrote a book called Yes to Cloning. This book talks specifically about nanotechnology and about how we would have like a power plant in every single house in the future. It also talks about artificial meat and artificial plants being created in a lab, basically made out of plastic, but to be able to nourish our bodies. Genetically modified food, and biological robots. So mixing the mechanical with the biological, which we are seeing all of these things now. So this is a little weird that he would have all this insight back in 2001. Let's talk about something else. So CNN did this deep dive into the whole cloning thing. They were asking this woman named Brigitte Bolessier, who is a French CEO of Clonaid and also a high priestess in the Raelian religion. And they were asking her all about, like, tell me, how are you actually cloning these children? And so the short of it is, you take a female egg, you remove all the genetic material from it, then you take whoever it is that you want to clone, and you take the genetic material from their cells and insert it into the egg. Then you take the egg and you zap it with electricity, very Frankenstein style, so that it will start to replicate itself and divide and create a new human life. The problem, though, with cloning is most of the time, the clone does not make it. It cannot survive. It has a lot of problems, like medical problems, liver problems. It can be mentally not capable of doing things. And also, the other thing that CNN discovered was, just because it is a clone, an exact clone and replica, does not mean that it will be the same as the original person, because environmental factors have a ton to do with it. And so when I read this, I was like, whoa, because that's what we're seeing, right? In Hollywood, you see this person, then you see their clone, and you'd be like, well, that doesn't make any sense, because I thought they were supposed to be exact. They're rarely exact, and it's very, very hard to do, and they almost always die young. So, very short shelf life. Tell me what you think. Conspiracy theory or conspiracy fact?
Let me know what you think about that conspiracy down below in the comment section.
what she said.
Okay, y'all, give me a show of hands. How many of you believe we actually went to the moon? And how many of you believe we ain't never went to no moon, man? We live in a closed space. We live in a firmament. We have a firmament around us, which is what I believe. Let me know down below in the comment section. For the ones that be in the conversation, like, man, how could you keep hitting out this information, talking about we live on a globe and all that, man? Are you trying to cater to the globe towards or what, man? Man, hey, man, it's a space for everybody, man. You know, like I say, it's entertainment, man. I'm not telling nobody what to believe. I'm not trying to push nothing on anybody. Use your own discernment, use your own, and do your own research. That's for you to decide. I just want to know what you think in the comment section. You know, that's it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, buddy.
Actual video footage, the Pentagon, September 11th.
I ain't see nothing. Dang, man. It's crazy how this stuff happens. I tell you what, they got all the footage. Yeah, they got all the footage. too. Excuse me. It's one of them late nights, y'all. Sorry. Late night, early. Man, what y'all think about that? What kind of conclusions did you come to with that clip? Let me know down below in the comment section.
We're not cannibals, so what we do is we take those because we can make some shekels, and we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular thing, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem. But you goyim out there, you never teach yourself. You don't self-teach. You're always looking for somebody else to do it for you. So you wind up being schleppers all your life.
Woo! Right, man. If that ain't disgusting, man, I don't know what is. And they telling me right now too. They've been pinning it in our faces, man. They've been feeding it to us. If it ain't obvious, I don't know what it is. Plain and simple. But hey, y'all, that's the end of the video. If you made it this far, I sure appreciate you, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell on your way out, especially if you're new to the channel. It's your boy Coos. I'll catch you next video. Holla.